What's going on YouTube? Asian Cinema Takeout. It's that time for a pickups video. Haven't done one of these since October. Have a nice big stack to show you guys. And we're going to jump into Indonesian goodness with the Raid collection on Blu-ray. Pretty cool little slip cover here. And inside the Raid Redemption unrated edition. Lots of fun. Body count is super high. And the Raid 2, which I prefer a bit more than the first, but regardless, they're both awesome. And this one has Hammer Girl, of course, Julia Stell, I believe. Yeah, and he just all around makes for a great double feature. All right, sticking with Indonesian goodness, we have the Killers from the Mo Brothers. Awesome flick, and especially love Headshot. The directors, I'm really looking forward to see what else they come up with next, but some good stuff right there. All right, let's switch gears up and move on to some Hong Kong cinema. We have The Killer, Chow Yun-fat, directed by John Woo. Just a classic, and very happy to add this to the collection, and a very cool addition. All right, Chow Yun-fat, again in Curse of the Golden Flower. Excellent flick. Absolutely love this one. Kong Lee is great though. I think she's steals the show. But yeah, really good flick. I'm glad to revisit this and pick it up at the pawn shop for $1. Sticking with Gong Li, we have Farewell My Concubine. I heard this is one of her better movies as far as performance wise. I loved her in the Curse of the Golden Flower, so I'm really looking forward to checking this one out. And I've never seen it. Yeah, Farewell My Concubine. Sticking with Gong Li, we have Zuyu's Train with Tony Leung, and yeah, really looking forward to checking this out and just digging into her filmography and adding her to the collection. I love that. All right, let's jump into some Maggie Cheung. She's a great actress, and this one also stars Andy Lau. As Tears Go By, I believe this is maybe like a crime, drama, romance, thriller. We'll see. I've never seen it. Haven't really looked into it as well, so it will be a blind watch. All right, jumping into some Shaw Brothers, The Avenging Eagle and Blood Brothers double feature. Have yet to dig into Avenging Eagle. I know that this is like superior than this one from what I hear, but Blood Brothers was a really good flick. It was very story driven, and man, it was some goodness right there. Yeah, so really looking forward to checking out The Avenging Eagle. I'll get to that very soon. All right, let's jump into some Jet Li pickups. We have Fearless. Wow, he is phenomenal in this. I think it's one of his better performances out there, if not one of his best. And it's just a great story. The martial arts are fantastic. Choreographed by Yen Won Ping. You know, he's a legend. And yeah, I loved it. And the ending fight scene will put tears in your eyes, definitely. All right, so we're jumping into Twin Warriors, aka Tai Chi Master. The Dragon Dynasty release, which goes by Tai Chi Master, is a far superior release, but I'm happy to have this regardless. This is the dubbed edition, and I think it's cut by 3 minutes, but Michelle Yeoh's in it as well, and it's a fun flick. Speaking of Michelle Yeoh, a friend recently hooked me up with her action figure right here from Tomorrow Never Dies, James Bond, and very cool, and it does resemble her. I think that is awesome, in her little cool outfit right here. All right, so let's jump into the last Hong Kong pickup. We have Temptation of a Monk with Joan Chen, and yeah, man, I'm down to see some Joan Chen, aside from her Jackie Chan flicks, and really looking forward to seeing what this is about. It looks like some Temptation of a Monk goodness right here. Some sleaze maybe, I don't know. Will be a blind watch. All right, jumping into some Korean cinema, we have The Man from Nowhere. Absolutely love this flick, and man, Bin Wan and Se-ron Kim are just phenomenal. Great performances. A 10 out of 10 for me. Masterpiece. Definitely see this if you haven't. If it's still on Netflix, give it a go. That's where I saw it. I'm so glad I own it in the collection. All right, next up, No Blood, No Tears. Have yet to see this one. I don't know much about it, but it does star the beautiful and hot Do Yeon Jun. I loved her in The Handmaiden, and is it The Handmaiden or The Housemaid? The Housemaid, my bad. And shows us some memories of the sword, which was I liked it. Some people didn't, but I enjoyed it. All right, let's jump into some Thai cinema. From Thailand, we have Chocolate, starring Jija Yanin, who is just badass. She is. I have a big crush on her. You know, now that she's she's a little bit older, but she's a man still smoking. Man, she is just a badass. Love Chocolate. It's a great movie. Glad to have that. All right, we have a Thai Japan co-production, Muay Thai Warrior. I've not seen this. It looks like some good martial arts goodness right here. You know what I mean? So we will definitely give that a go very soon. All right, let's finish it off with my Japanese cinema pickups. We're gonna just throw this one in there really quick. Animatrix, some of the greatest animation directors of all time. You know, in this anthology of sorts. Yeah, Tony Chung, Kawajiri, and Shinichiro Watanabe, to name a few. Man, just phenomenal goodness right there. All right, let's jump into some Fukusaku. We have X-Cross. Always want to see this movie, and it did not disappoint. It was a lot of fun. Killer amputee cult and a woman scorned with a big pair of scissors after the girl who stole her boyfriend. And yeah, the story's intertwined, and all hell breaks loose. There's some chainsaw action in here as well. Gotta love that. All right, another Fukusaku. We have Black Rat. This one, I don't remember much. I thought it was a bit of a letdown. I was expecting it to be a bit more brutal than it actually ended up being, but I'm still happy to have that in the collection. All right, we have Entrails of a Beautiful Woman. I've heard nothing but disgusting great things about this movie. I can't wait to check it out. Definitely going to get a watch this weekend. And I heard there is a penis monster and just total brutality in this. Just right up my alley, if you guys know me by now. All right, so I finally picked up Death Note and Death Note 2, the last name, and I'm very stoked to have these because it was a great little two-parter, and I can't wait to check out the other two. I think 3 and 4, forgot the titles, but regardless, lots of fun. First part was a good build-up, and this follow-up was just far superior, in my opinion, but it was a great double-header, I'll put it that way. All right, Rika 3 from the trilogy, Juvenile's Lullaby. Really looking forward to checking this out. Starring the Rika Aoki, who had a very brief career, but I've heard nothing but great things. A big fan of like Pinky Violence, you know, Japanese from the 70s. I think this is from 73. No insert, but pretty cool little disc art right there. Yeah, can't wait to check that out. Man, look at that cover art. It looks freaking awesome. All right, so let's jump into some Women in Prison. Scorpion's Revenge from 1997. I heard this one's pretty bad, but you know, I like bad flicks. Sometimes they're pretty good. And this also goes by a different title, Sasori in USA. Yeah, I think it's a Japanese American co-production that was filmed, the majority of it was filmed in Los Angeles. All right, so now we got these crazy pickups I get from the pawn shop that are like $4 for $1. I'm just gonna fly through these rather quickly because I really don't know much about them. This one is called The Betrayal. Yeah, looks like some good Ronin samurai fun. Yeah. And here's another one right here. This one is called Free Spirit of Asama no Abarenbo. Yeah. Here's Lord Mito 3. I recently picked up Lord Mito 1, so I got number 3 in the trilogy. I don't know if there's a trilogy. There's probably more. I don't know. We shall see. It's supposed to be like a Sherlock Holmes kind of flick. I don't know. The Lowly Ronin, Betrayal at Yatate Pass. Yeah. Really looking forward to checking this out. Like I said, Samurai Ronin goodness right here. Here's another one right here. This one's a Revengeful Raid. Yep. All right. And another right here. We have a Brave Ronin Samurai Classics collection. And we're going to finish things off with the board Hatamoto 6, the Kaga Conspiracy. This one's kind of a little more recent. This is from 1993. So yeah, that's gonna be it, guys, for my Asian cinema pickups. It was pretty big. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.